What's up, y'all? It's Deep Talk with T, episode 34. Today's topic of discussion is the importance of your circle. Who you keep around you matters, and that is at any age. Who you keep around you when you are just starting out is going to influence the habits that are most ingrained to you. When we're young, that is the foundation of habits. Babies don't even have habits yet. So when we start conditioning ourselves from the jump, even when we're in our mother's womb, we're being conditioned. So who you keep around you from the jump, as far as your parents and stuff, that's the type of stuff that you don't even have a choice about. But who you keep around you is going to influence you and affect you, and that is throughout your entire life. As you go through different phases or different seasons and experience different things, whether they're thematic for humanity, meaning they tend to be things that people experience, like teenage angst, so to speak, when people are just experiencing like their first love, or people are experiencing going through puberty and the heightened emotions that are going on with that, or when people are in their older years, people talk about midlife crisis and things like that, where people have like come up against their purpose and what they're living their life for. There's so many things that are specific and individual to us, but a lot of these things end up being things that people deal with in mass as a whole. That's why we have archetypes in psychology, different characters that sort of embody psychology characteristics that we all share. And in different ways, they sort of make themselves relevant. Some people embody more of these characteristics more than others, and they seem to embody those archetypes more than others. But I digress, and the whole point is that we deal with a lot of the same things as humans. So being around people who understand what you're going through can help offer insight into your situation, can just be an ear to hear and be present for you when you need it. People who can motivate and inspire you and remind you what you're doing for, can say things that you need to hear that only they can say because they've seen your journey far enough and they support you. All of these things it's very pivotal to your journey, because you can do as much as you can do for yourself, but we're all interconnected, we're all interdependent. Being codependent is a whole different story, and that's not what I'm promoting. But the idea of being independent still it still relates to other people, and it still includes other people. It necessitates other people, because even if you are, say you earn income independently because you're an entrepreneur or something, you still rely on your clients or your clientele, your customer base, to shop with you. If you even when it comes down to something as simple as our breath, you breathe in oxygen and you give back out carbon dioxide. You just expect the oxygen to come back, but that's a process that nature has facilitated. And other things that receive the carbon dioxide that we give out, they produce, like trees, they produce the oxygen that we in turn receive. So again, your environment matters. The people that you keep around you specifically, they matter. Surround yourself with people that elevate you, with people that motivate you, with people that teach you things, with people that ground you, with people that inspire you. You don't want anybody around you hating. That's a different type, but you have to be able to differentiate and distinguish between someone trying to hold you back versus someone who offers you a sense of rootedness. We need to put our feet on the earth to feel rooted. It's just something about it. And people do different things for us, right? So again, like I promote working out when you're not, I promote working out in general, but I promote it especially when you're not feeling so hot and you may not feel like doing it, or you may be in an emotional funk or whatever. Get on the floor and sweat it out. But especially if that it's not doing as much as you wanted it to do, and you've given it your all, and you're not even being negative about it. You just don't happen to feel as good as you sometimes do when you get done working out and you got that high of the endorphins flowing. Sometimes you may just need to call somebody and talk to somebody. Sometimes you may need to cry, alone or with somebody. There's just so many things that being with the right people can offer you. And you don't always know what that is, but choosing to be around people who you love and who you make you feel loved, people who make you feel supported, people who make you feel comfortable. Again, I always talk about listening to your gut and your intuition and your instincts. You have to really trust these things. But being around people who, again, make you feel loved, make you feel supported, make you feel comfortable, these are important things. Because they are the people who, when you are riding a high, are going to continue to lift that up and support that and make you continue to go along that path that you want to, that path of feeling that you want to have, that path of thought, that path of action. And then when you're not feeling so great, they're going to be the ones to uplift you. They're going to be the ones to put you back on that path and to help you get back on there. So just doing an assessment sometimes of who you're spending your time with and why can be very helpful. And it can bring up some hard truths. But the truth can hurt, but the truth can also heal if you let it. So, much love, y'all.